Yeah, we should be live, if anything, within the next second or so. Let's see. Is it? There we go. Looks like everything's up and running. I think so. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so how's everybody doing? I hope fantastic. I hope you had a really, really, really good weekend thus far. Sunday, it is now 5 o'clock, 5:01 Eastern my time. So I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I definitely had a magnificent weekend. I um, I think for the most part everything's going well at this stage. Could be a couple of surprises, but you know what? I say bring on those surprises. That's what I say. I'm going to turn this just a smidge. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, it looks better. Okay. So, I'm seeing my little boy in 3 hours' time. I'm kind of excited about it. When I say kind of excited about it, I'm very excited about it. I uh, I think we'll have some. What are we going to have? Probably some burgers, something, cheesy fries with it. We'll see. Something. It's going to be good fun. But anyways, so yeah, that's the plan for the last portion of this weekend. I want to take a step back and I want to talk about yesterday. So last no, 2 weeks back, we went to DC. Last weekend, my wife worked. This weekend, I didn't want to travel too much. I thought North Carolina Zoo was about 2 hours away, and it wasn't. It was like a 30-40 minute drive, which was nice. I can live with that. So Zach had something, he had a D&D thing that he had to do, which was great. Lunard had a wedding, he had a meet, he had a whatever. There were like a ton of stuff that he had to do, and he couldn't come with. So it was the missus, myself, Haven. We went to North Carolina Zoo. The only thing that I wish I knew was how busy it was going to be. Like you constantly felt rushed. There was constantly like a wave of people just coming in, which is great for the zoo because they funded, I suppose, by um, the number of people that come over. So I suppose in that sense it was great, but in my sense, I thought it was a bit, just a little bit too busy, in my opinion. Um, it felt just a little bit rushed, but constantly rushed. So we kind of worked our way through it, and it's fine. It's fine. Um, and then there was this one moment. We went to I think um, giraffes were first because we went to Africa, then North America, and then all the way back to Africa. It was a pretty spectacular walk. I think I walked a total of what was it, 320 calories or something. It was brilliant in that sense. I felt really good after the walk. In fact, we had breakfast, and by the time that I was done walking, I was hungry again. That tells you how busy it was. But it was great, guys. It was fantastic. We had fun. It was brilliant. And then we got to the baboons, and there was one baboon that sat and he was not. he was not really like interacting with people and other baboons or anything. He was just sitting there. He was just what do the kids say these days? Vibing. So he was just sitting there doing nothing, and we left him be. Took a couple of photos. I think I possibly have a video. I haven't checked all my footage yet, not all of it. And then we walked, I think, down. So it was the research portion, and then it was like the baboon, not the baboon. I apologize. The chimpanzee portion. Um, so we got to the second portion of the chimpanzees, and there was this one sitting, and the people were leaving, and well, there was one person um, in front of him, and they walked away. So my camera was set up on this angle towards him. So he was sitting over here, and my camera was over here, and I got him on the side, and he noticed the camera immediately, the GoPro. Um, and I then shifted the GoPro to right in front of him. Now, there are two videos that I took with the phone. And the second one is the one where it's right in front of him. And I didn't show that last night, not in the short that I posted last night. But the one where it's right in front of him, he looks at the camera, and you can see where he looks at the camera, but like looks into the camera. It was fantastic. And then he like touches his head, and he can see himself doing that. Um, and it was just the moment of him being real and the interaction being real. And I could see that um, this was something amazing. And my wife on the actual video, she comments on it a couple of times. And Hayden even said, I think Hayden said, "Does he? Can he see himself?" Because he was looking at the camera. It was amazing. So that. I will definitely do the North Carolina Zoo again. I'll definitely take Haven again. I think just next time it'll be in the week when most parents are at work and so on. So I'll make a plan. We'll do something, and we'll do that again. So that would be that portion of it. We also saw a bunch of other um, animals yesterday. It was amazing. Saw a rhino, saw elephants. Those elephants were just fantastic. Um, in the North American piece, we saw a ton of snakes and so on. That's great. That's fun. But we also saw, what was it? We saw um, a bison. Somebody said buffalo. It can't be a buffalo. It's a bison, isn't it? Those big heads with the kind of short horns. I think bison. Yeah. So they're pretty magnificent creatures, aren't they? I think North Carolina's weather is a little bit too hot for them, probably, if you look at where they were. But then there was this thing bringing bison back, or buffalo back, bison back to North Carolina. So don't listen to me. I don't know. I just thought it was fascinating. So yeah, that was kind of amazing, in my opinion. I properly enjoyed it. The experience, the zoo, North Carolina Zoo. I cannot tell you how much I enjoyed it, and how much I think that every family should take their children to the zoo. But again, don't listen to me. If it's something that you want to do, by all means, do it. What else? Yeah, so the zoo was, in my opinion, a fantastic experience. I thought it was well priced for the experience. It was $15 for a grown up. Haven was only $11 for it. And then, so that's 41 because it's 15, myself and my wife, and then Haven. So that's $41. And then the food we had, I didn't think it was that expensive. We had a couple of things that we bought there, couple of waters and some food. I didn't find it to be terribly expensive. I thought it was well priced, to be honest. That's just my opinion. And oh, Thursday night. Thursday night, I went out with a mate of mine for a couple of beers. We ended up having two beers. I had something voodoo, something IPA voodoo, something. Had two beers, and that was enough for me. I haven't had beer in a very long time. And then we had like a couple of shots. The first one was a double fireball, and after that we had a couple of different shots. I can't remember exactly what. We ended up having a fantastic conversation. Um, Everything was fun, in my opinion, and yeah. Um, I know I said I stopped drinking beer. I haven't had beer in at least, oh goodness, 2 months. But you have to also remember that we're coming off of a winter, so I haven't been drinking as much beer as I would during the summertime. Summertime, I drink a lot more beer because it's so hot. Like you're mowing the grass and you're basically sweating like mad. So yeah, I drink probably a lot more beer during the summertime than the wintertime. This year I had a really good Sam Adam Oktoberfest. Had a dozen or two of those, and I properly enjoyed it. Those were fun. So yeah, that was my beer that I had. But I'm thinking, I'm trying to think if I'm going to drink a couple of beers during the summertime, what to get. I haven't made a decision. Um, in fact, I haven't found anything recently that I particularly like, to be honest. I've been between beers, shall we say? so that's also fun. But to be honest, the entire experience yesterday with the zoo and the chimpanzee was just mind blowing. And I'll in the description section of this video, I'll drop it in there. It'll be good. It was a pleasant experience. I will make a proper video because it deserves a proper video. I will make one very soon. In fact, it'll take me a day or two to edit the video because I want to do the video justice. I want to tell the story properly. So I will drop a video with the chimpanzee scenario or experience, or with that video, because I've got like a couple of different angles. I've got the actual GoPro, and then I've got a couple of video footage from my phone. So I've got, I think, two videos because I've had to chop it in half for whatever reason. My wife needed me to do something, or whatever the case may be. I can't remember. But I'll make a proper video of it and I'll post it. Also, apart from doing it justice, I don't want to do something and it detracts from the experience. It was that amazing. The chimpanzee seeing himself in that little camera. In fact, GoPro redeemed themselves yesterday, in my opinion. And you guys know I had a couple of live streams with the GoPro before, and for some reason, it just on a regular basis, especially the last couple of streams on it, it just went horribly wrong, apocalyptically pear shaped. It just frustrated me. That's maybe the best word I can use. It felt like the thing, you have to charge it, and then it goes horribly wrong when you live stream. It'll break up, overheat, and whatnot. But yesterday, the um, the GoPro redeemed themselves 100%, because it just and it worked. I had it in. I recorded in two separate settings. The first was 4K. I wanted 4K 60, and I needed those extra frames because I wanted the footage to look good, so that I can slow it down and so on. And then there was a portion where I did want to get it in 5.3K, I think it was. So the little GoPro 10 worked really fantastic yesterday. I'm super excited about it. So that was also fun. And I look at it this way. My personal opinion was, with the zoo, everything worked well. Everything worked the way it was intended. Um, Nothing went wrong, in my opinion. Yes, it was busy, but the overall experience was fantastic, and everybody enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The food was fine. The people were fine. Everybody was friendly. The people that came and visited, like myself, they were they were fine. Nobody was upset about anything. Everything was just okay. Everything was fine. For $100 for an entire day, you could have a great experience. That's food and drink and traveling and so on. I thought the zoo was worth it for three people. So that's my opinion. That's the way I look at it. And yeah, can't fault it, to be honest. So that's really some of the main things, in my opinion, that happened yesterday. Like I said, I will make a full video on it. I am spending a little bit of time on this one because I wanted to look good. I wanted to work the way it's intended. I do care about this one, to be honest, because it's something near and dear to my heart. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna spend the time to do so, and it's gonna be good. Um, what else was there? Oh goodness, I just thought of it like a minute ago. Um, Age is a terrible thing. It robs you of your I don't know. Anyways, okay, so the main things are video coming out this week. The zoo was fantastic. I would recommend it to anybody. And I think this one I may use in a video. So we jumped up to 161 subscribers. If you recently subscribed, Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate it. And it meant something to me. Yesterday, I think we hit 160. Today we hit 160. I forget. Anyways, it's not important. But it dawned on me that there are 160 people that want to follow this journey. And I can't speak for somebody that has 10 million subscribers because I only have 160. Well, now 161. So I can't speak for other people. And I hope that it's still something special to somebody that has 10 million subscribers. But in my opinion, when I even get one subscriber, I'm absolutely staggered by it. It amazes me. And at this stage, let me tell you guys where my head is at this stage. And I might be going completely left wing here, but not politically or whatever. It just I might be going completely off track here. Maybe that's another term, or jumping tracks. But something that dawned on me is there are 161 people that want to, from time to time, watch my videos. And when I look at where we are as a community, it staggers me that we are where we are. Like it blows my mind thinking about this the way I'm thinking about it. And I'll tell you why it does. It blows my mind for this reason, because I look at the stuff that I want to do versus the stuff that I've done. The stuff that I've done has been on a level. And I feel like I'm with the stuff that I'm busy with and grappling with and building at the moment and doing at the moment, and you guys will start seeing in some of the videos going forward. I'm looking at that, and I'm seeing this, like it feels like my level of videos are increasing. I look at my DC video. I think that got a how many views did that get? DC trip. Where are those little videos? So where's DC? Here's DC. Okay, DC only got 251. But look at the videos just before DC. 60, 27, 67, 95. My Rolling Stones video, only 95. And then Linkin Park. Linkin Park, I would have thought would receive a ton more, but that was only 28. And then, so before that, so Rolling Stones Steel Wheels, that was 687. So DC was 251. Nothing spectacular. Yesterday's video, 1761, almost 1800. 44 likes, that's a 95%. So that's got to be, so 2 people disliked it, 44 people liked it. And I even look at that video because it was posted like 11 o'clock at night or something ridiculous. I even look at that video and I'm thinking, you know what? I can do this better. I can do this better. I think I can do this better. And it dawned on me that I want to make these videos better. This is something that I want to do better. I want to give better entertainment to the guys watching videos with me. I want to push out videos that I want to watch as well. And it made me think about things differently. It made me think about the content that I put out there differently. Because yeah, I'm gonna make videos about music that I like in any case. So be that as it may. But I want to put stuff out there, longer format videos as well that I want to watch. Not that I want to sit and watch my own videos, but I want to put stuff out there that I would want to watch, stuff that I would find interesting, stuff that would build the community, not that I want to make videos just to have a bunch of people join the club or join the channel, but I want to make stuff that's worthwhile. And it took me, what, 230 odd shorts to realize this. And there's this moment where it hit me where I felt like I can do better than what I'm doing at the moment. So there's this guy on YouTube who I respect spectacularly, um, Daniel Battelle, I think the guy's name is, and he makes videos, and I, I, I understand what he's saying. He was talking about finding your audience and or speaking to your audience, and it was something that made me kind of understand, like, who's my audience? I don't really have an audience in the sense of I have a certain group of people that I speak to, because I don't really have an audience that I speak to. I have like subjects I speak to, not people. Like I speak to like a music subject or a um, we're traveling and we're doing this, and that's a subject that I speak to. I haven't spoken to any about any airplanes or airplanes as a subject, but that's something that I would like to do. I would like to talk about some of the stuff that interests me. Um, and I don't do that. And there are reasons for that, but how relevant are they? Like, what am I hoping to achieve? And I'm hoping that the audience of people that I pull together and speak to are people that, one, get along really well. Like, I look at those and I go read those comments between different people, and it blows my mind. I feel so humble and so blessed when I see those interactions between people, and those interactions are really good. Like, I cannot explain it to you guys. I feel so incredibly humbled by it. I cannot tell you. So what was that? That was something that flew in here. Anyways, it was because I was having this amazing moment. But I feel like this is something this is something greater than me. This is something where people can be respectful to one another, talk about some of the stuff that they enjoy together. Um, I look at the people that subscribe to me, um, or to this channel, and I'm blown away by the the people that watch the videos. So I look at, there are 161 subscribers now. Okay, 96 97 people, which is up from last month. Last month it was like 70 or 80 or something. 97 people return for almost every video. Wow. Like, wow. Almost every video. Some videos just does not interest them. But it amazes me that there are so many people that come back and watch videos again. I look at my live streams viewage after the fact, because while I'm streaming here in the US, there are obviously a lot of people in the rest of the world that's currently sleeping. But by Monday, I'll see the numbers creep up. And it blows my mind. It really, really does. It humbles me, because even though this channel is still at its beginning stages, beginning steps, it's forming itself, I am part of it. And I'm humbled by the fact that I am part of something that's much bigger than me. And I'm humbled by the fact that YouTube trusts its viewers with me sometimes. Like that video from last night. What was it? 1700? Hold on, I'll tell you now. 1761. 1761 views. It's not a lot for all the big channels. I totally get it. I respectfully get it. But it's still YouTube trusting me with their viewers. And no, I'm nowhere near monetization on this channel. I totally get it. I respectfully get it. So, but I'm going to get there. We're going to get there. It's going to be a fun ride, and it's going to be great. And we'll have a couple of great interactions along the way. I'm looking forward to that. That's the stuff that I'm looking forward to. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share what's in my heart at the moment. So this week we had The Cure. We had, who did we have? We had The Cure and the Smiths. So next week we're going to do something interesting. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. I've got a couple of tapes that's been lying around there that I haven't looked at. And did I bring any of them here? Did I? I don't see any here. Sorry, but yeah, I obviously moved them in my little room for research. So everything's there. And I've been live streaming from there a couple of times, but I don't like the setup, to be honest. So I'm thinking maybe moving a couple of things around. I don't know. Like I'm not finding my flow in there. We've got a couple of big, when I say big, in my opinion, a couple of big things that I want to do. There are a couple of artists that I want to make a couple of videos of next week. Next weekend is Zach's prom and Lunard's. So they're going to do some stuff. I doubt I'm going to film. Anything. So it's probably not going to be exciting. The weekend after that, I'm trying to think what my wife said. She wanted to do something, Charleston, South Carolina, or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a surprise to me. Or I might just say, hey, let me plan this thing out, like I did with DC and like I did with the zoo. Find something, let's go do something, But we'll definitely do something in 2 weeks again that will be traveling. Mother-in-law, I'm hoping she'll be able to travel to the US soon. And when she does, we'll do a lot. Like when I say a lot, We'll do, I want to do Buffalo. I want to do the Grand Canyon. Not Grand Canyon. Oh my goodness. Um, Niagara Falls, Grand Canyon. What? Uh, we'll we'll do a couple of things. Niagara Falls. We'll do um, at that stage probably either New York, which I'm not. I could care less. I've seen New York a couple of times, and even though at one stage it was very romantic and very nice and very fantastic. It was fantastic to think about New York, but where my headspace is at the moment, I could not care, to be honest with you. I would not care to see New York, not at the moment, to be honest. So that's kind of my thinking. That's where my head is at. There's more coming. We'll do a little bit bigger projects, a little bit longer format videos, a little bit longer live streams, a little bit better prepared, and so on. And I thank you guys for sticking with me. This video have been fun, and I'm going to start editing that other video. But well, when I say start editing it, I'll start working on it a little bit, and we'll take it from there. So as always, I do want to thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And you know, everybody else tells you exactly what to do, like bells and whatever else that needs to be done. So if you wouldn't mind doing that and hitting the like button and I don't know, whatever else that needs to be done, please go ahead and take care of those for me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, this is it for this one. Thank you so much for all you guys do. You're wonderful. And yeah, I'm going to wish you a fantastic week in the month of May. Thanks for watching. Good night.